Hey guys, this is Neil at Machineworks, and I'm down here in the secret nerd lair, surrounded by all my nerdy stuff, because I have something extremely exciting to announce. We have, in secret, been producing another racing frame. Can you believe it? Another racing frame. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. There is reason to be excited, okay? This one is the same level of catalyst, quality components, innovative design, excellent customer service, all that stuff that you're used to with a Catalyst Machineworks frame, except the price tag is different. This is $49.99, okay? 50 bucks for a Catalyst frame, high-end, badass MFer, all right? If you know anything about our company, you know that we offer some of the most premium designs in the market, but the price tag has admittedly been a little bit on the premium side as well. But now we've got something that is a budget price tag, but a premium frame. So this guy is called the SlamNasty. All right. There's actually two different versions. That name still makes me laugh. There's two different versions. There is the Super SlamNasty. That's what I'm holding in my hands, which is obviously super slammed. And then there is the regular SlamNasty, which is still slammed, but not nearly so slammed. This has 26 millimeters of stack height, or height from the bottom plate to the top plate, so you can fit actually just about anything you would want in the regular SlamNasty. But if you are badass like me, and you know what you're doing, you can fit quite a bit, you'd be surprised, quite a bit into the Super SlamNasty, right? You've got 20.5 millimeters of space to work with here. Yeah, so that's what it looks like there with some components in it. All right, so I'm not going to get much farther into the details and the minutia of the design. We'll get this on the bench, and I will go step by step through all of the details about the SlamNasty and why it is so nasty. Nasty good, not nasty bad, just ooh, so nasty. Okay, so let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get the SlamNasty here on the bench, and we will go into detail about this beast. But before I do, I want to mention that this dude is actually named after our beloved team pilot, Daniel Bolton. He goes by the name of Big Nasty. That's Daniel. I just wanted to point that out. So, yeah, let's get started. This is what you guys are wanting to see right here. Let's just cut to the chase. Why don't we? All right, so this is my personal Super SlamNasty. This is all up weight, no lithium battery. Sorry, I mean, that's not how you actually say it. This is dry weight. All right, we got props on. Let's go ahead and take the pigtail here and loop that around. We got props on, 5-inch props, all of the components inside this dude. We even have the Velcro strap. Look at that, 234 grams. So you can get this thing crazy lightweight if you want. All right, so there's that. Let's look at the weight of the individual frame by itself. So this is the Super SlamNasty. Right. And this is the regular SlamNasty. Here we go. And up close, I want to show you what they look like side by side so you can see the difference here. All right. So again, you've got 20.5 millimeters of space to work with, and here you've got 26.5, I believe, of millimeters to work with. I'm going to go ahead and discuss the frame itself in detail. Let's start with the thicknesses of the various plates. Obviously, this is matte carbon fiber, our same high quality carbon fiber we always use on all of our machines. The top plate is 2.5 mil thick. The bottom plate is 3 millimeters thick. These cross braces you see here that the center fuselage is joining to, those are 2.5 millimeter thick. The arms are 5 millimeter thick. We are going to be offering optional front and rear braces if you like. These are 4 millimeter thick. And I want to point out this uses a modified America arm, otherwise known as a Raging Droner arm. The Raging Droner and the America use the same arm. This thing can accept that type arm. As you'll notice, what we've done is we've lopped off one of these sides here. We've found out that for the most part, you don't need to have all 4 screws. 3 screws are enough to join the motor to the arm, and you're saving yourself weight, cost, and complexity by doing that. But if you have some spare arms from the America or the Raging Droner, you can use them on this machine. All right, I'm gonna get into some of the aspects of this particular design that make it special. This, as you saw, is a very lightweight machine. The way that it's designed, the way that it's laid out, allows you to build it in such a way that keeps it lightweight with standard components. Having a machine that's that light and yet be crash durable is not as easy as it would seem. We have achieved that with this machine. We've been testing this over the last few weeks, myself and the team pilots, and racing it through gates and beating the crap out of it. And I mean, it's unbelievable how tough this thing is. If we look at the bottom of the machine, you can see that these screws have a head that is flat. So this is a flat head screw. That means that this surface is on the same plane as the bottom plate. Why would you want to have that? Well, for one, it is centering the screw, right? So you get less play in the arms. Additionally, there is nothing for the battery to impact when it is catapulted. So if you use a battery pad or standard type Velcro or nothing at all, and you have your strap, your Velcro strap running around through here, and you hit something hard enough, this battery has enough weight, it can go this way and impact standard type screws. So if it's a socket head screw or a button head screw, and it's a steel screw or aluminum, you can tear up the bottom of your battery. And so that's why this is flat, is to try and stop that from happening. So that is a very nice feature. FPV camera placement in a racing frame is very, very important. Where the thing is placed, its location in reference to the line of the props, how far back it sits, how much of the prop is in view, how much of the camera is protected, is there any of the frame in the field of view? All of those things play a part in your experience when you're flying this thing. And so we spent a lot of time to get it right, to get it exactly right. It is ideal. You can put up to a 65-degree angle of tilt, up tilt on this thing in this slam design, and you're still not going to have contact between the stack and the camera. All right, and there's some tomfoolery and trickery to get that to work, but it does. The camera is well protected. You're not going to get, well, with most cameras, if you use a 1.8 lens, you might get a little bit of this frame in the view, but not much. In the field of view, you're going to see the props rotating in the lower sections, the lower quadrants of your field of view, but it is not obtrusive. So that is a really nice aspect of the SlamNasty. All right, so let's talk about how the arms work in this machine. As I mentioned before, it uses the same type design as the America and the Raging Droner. What you do to get the arm out is very simple. Take the screw out here. loosen this up, and the arm comes right out. Very quick and easy to replace an arm if you pop one. We'll put that back. Now, since I'm on the subject of taking the arms out, and I've got these screws exposed to you, I want to point something out. A lot of frame companies will provide you a decent frame, but they will skimp. They'll save cost on the type of fasteners that they use. Even though this is a $50 frame, we did not do that. So these are high-end screws. And what does that mean? What the hell is a high-end screw? The materials that are used on screws makes a difference. So let's say that I used an aluminum screw here. Well, this interface here, where this driver goes into this little hex, is going to strip out immediately. That's terrible. If I used a lesser, this is a steel screw, if I used a lesser steel screw than we've used, and it's a low-grade material, it's a softer material, the same thing's going to happen over time, right? Even with steel. Or when you start smashing this into gates or trees or the ground or whatever, you're going to start bending these screws, okay? Typical screws that a lot of people use are going to be stainless steel or a low-grade alloy. They're going to be probably about 70,000 PSI yield strength. These are different. These are a very, very nice screw. This is 140,000 PSI yield. They're very, very hard. You can take this here and wrench the crap out of it. You're not going to strip this interface here. You're not going to strip this, this socket. And these screws are not going to bend. When you go crashing into things, they're just not going to bend. They're super, super tough. Very, very nice screws. As usual with our frames, we like to offer to our customers a lot of different accessories. Everybody has different needs, and everybody wants to build and do things differently. So let me show you some of the cool offerings that we're going to be providing with this thing. We're going to have a little SMA mount for you guys that like to use the screw-on type of fox ear or axis type screw-on antenna. This also has these little projections here where you can put in antenna tubes and then run your RX antenna through here. And this is actually going to be compression fit onto the rear standoffs like this and come down in this manner here. All right, another cool accessory is this. What the hell is this thing? This is called a flip stick, right? And so how this thing works is it's positioned in here. I actually don't have the mount with me. I just finished design and we haven't printed it out yet, so it's not going to sit in here like this and do that. That wouldn't make any sense. There's actually a dedicated mount that joins it up like this, and it sticks straight up in the air. And how it works is it takes place of a TPU fin. A lot of times designers, including myself, will use a TPU fin that so whenever you flip the thing upside down, the fin is holding the back props up off the ground, and that way you can use turtle mode and flip it over quick. Everybody knows about that. Well, the flip stick is a sort of a more elegant method to achieve the same thing. So you've just got a stick that's holding it up like that. When you flip it over, it's going to be able to be uprighted pretty quick. Now, this particular flip stick, I do want to point out, comes from the originator of the flip stick, Tyler, over at Tiny's LEDs. We are sourcing our flip sticks from him, so I wanted to give a shout out to him for that. All right, guys, so that's it. That is the major points that I wanted to discuss about the SlamNasty and the Super SlamNasty. I'm going to open up pre-order on this thing, so if you want to get one, I suggest to go ahead and make your purchase and get in our production schedule, because the way we work at Catalyst is the first time we release a frame, we'll do a small production run just to test the market. So if you want to get in there and make sure you've got one on that first production run, I'd go ahead and pre-order now. Now, if you're a dealer and you're interested in getting this into your shop, please email us at info@catalystmachineworks.com, and I will personally contact you back and get you all set up to start selling these SlamNasties to your customers. Ooh, so nasty. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email us at support@catalystmachineworks.com or info@catalystmachineworks.com. We will get everything answered for you. Get ready, guys. This thing is sick.